Today I'm at Queen's Park Skatepark in New Westminster, BC. This is a predominantly transition-oriented skate park. It's one of the best transition skate parks in Canada. Let's take a look. We'll see what Queen's Park Skatepark is all about. So Queen's Park Skatepark was completed in 2019. It was built by Transition Construction, and it was meant to replace the old New Westminster Skate Park, which was torn down around the same time. So I never actually skated that one, unfortunately. But from what I know, this one is more of a transition park than that was. Taking a roll through, preliminary roll through. Super smooth. Okay, let's start off with some park features. So I always thought this was interesting, or at least I've recently thought this was interesting since the last couple of times I've been here. It's kind of like a mini bank wall, which it's like that over here too. So it's kind of like a curb, but I mean, people could totally play fingerboard here if they wanted to. Okay, let's take a look at everything in the park. So same setup as the Slasher to Cove video that I made a few weeks ago. I haven't really skated this too much, but it's the Darren Navarrete Creature, slime ball wheels, independent trucks, bone saw creature rails, custom sticker job here. I like this board. It's about 9 inches wide and 33 inches long. Wow, it is actually pretty warm today. It's not often that you see wax melting on the stuff in BC. Like, look at that. It's actually melting. We'll take a look at everything. So I guess this is a kidney bowl. Very classic kidney shape. This thing's a lot of fun. These are just quarter pipes. I don't know. I might not know what everything's called. We've got a brick wall, banks, curbs, double-sided curb going into the bowl. We got like a volcano in the center. Larger bowl, I'm assuming this is like 10 feet. And then smaller bowl, like maybe 6 feet. I don't know the dimensions. Super sick. Another fingerboard area, possibly. Butterfly. Beautiful garden here, some sunflowers. It's a warm, beautiful day today. Take a look from this way. Last time I came here was in January. Nice sunny day then as well, so it's good to be back. I don't think I've ever gone up this thing before. Ooh. Take it down this way first. Not familiar at all with all the lines here. Okay, let's try it this way. A little bit of slowing. Yeah. So I have to go up here to get back. Let's try it this way. Whew. That's a nice bowl. This place is super smooth. It's really well maintained. It's no graffiti at all. Some cracking in some areas. It's not extremely well used though. Take it from here. So we got a classic gigantic pyramid, which is present in all older Canadian skate parks. It's actually even bigger down here. Wow. Cool. It's got like a little edge on it so you can do grinds or slides. Sick. Okay, so gonna take a meal break here. I've got, this is banh mi, this is Vietnamese style sub with chicken from a local restaurant called Saigon Ivy that's on 6th Avenue here in New Westminster. Let's see. Good banh mi. Check it out. Take another few bites. Yeah, this is a good banh mi. So yeah, it's from Saigon Ivy. A little bit of cilantro. I love cilantro in a Vietnamese dish. Saigon Ivy, and it's actually 6th Street, not 6th Avenue in New Westminster. I don't know the streets or the, configuration of the city so much here. So yeah, 6th Street. Good stuff. And to drink, we've got Canada Dry Ginger Ale. Not bad. I see this more in Japan than I do in Canada, actually. Not the ginger ale necessarily, different flavors. I think the ginger ale is the only one I know of in Canada these days, which back in the day, there were different flavors. I really miss the Canada Dry Cream Soda. That was one of my favorites. All right, let's get rolling again. So things I might have missed. Of course, there is a ledge here. And we already covered this. Let's go back over here. I think this is my 4th time ever skating here, so I'm still not used to it. Try to go over this part here. Oh yeah. Easy enough. And I recall this is actually, it's a little bit steep. It's more like a drop in, really. I don't know. You can drop in, you can roll in, whatever you like. Got the whole park to myself now, so I'm pretty stoked on that. Let's get skating. Go for a trip around the big bowl again. Probably be good to have knee pads for that. Gotta pick those up. Here's another view of the pyramid from the other side. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is like a lot of the newer transition construction skate parks have this thing. It's like a little bump type quarter pipe thing. Noping, come up and down. Good way to get used to it. Try it up this side, let's see. Ooh, maybe not ready for that. Going up and down. Ooh. Try it from the middle. Oh yeah, this thing's versatile. One thing I will say is that this park, it generated a lot of flack when it was first built, and that is because it is transition oriented. It's not really a lot of ledges, although we do see some curves and ledges. So, yeah, like that's a ledge. But it's mostly transition. So, in 2019, pretty sure it was 2019, before the end of 2019, somebody came here and spray painted like this big complaint, oh, this shouldn't have ledges. Everyone just skates ledges. And it was like all around the park. I think on the other side of the park. And it's pretty lame, because this is a beautiful skate park. And really, people who use skate parks shouldn't be attacking each other or attacking the builders of skate parks or anything like that, because myself being somebody who's been involved in skate park creation over the years, it's not easy to get a skate park built. So when somebody does that, I don't know, kind of seems like they're not really into like skateboarding or whatever. It seems like they're into complaining more than anything. This is a great skate park. Huge amount of potential in this type of skate park. And who knows, maybe the next one is going to have more ledges. But you got to support the skate parks, because if people think that you're complaining about them, especially politicians, bureaucrats, people like that, that's when they say, hey, let's put a pickleball court there instead of a skate park. And we all know we don't want that to happen. So if you don't like the skate park, try one of the other 20 ones around. For me, this is a great skate park. And I know a lot of other people really appreciate it. Just my thoughts. Okay, so we're gonna try the volcano angle here. Let's see. I'll come this way. Gonna keep talking because we got music in the background. Okay, here we go. And up and down. Come back around again. A little push up here. Back into the bowl. Super fun. Do a little front side here. Okay, I'll try it from this angle. I don't know if I'm gonna skate here for much longer. It's getting really intense sun-wise. Let's try it like this. See what my camera picks up. Okay, so we got like steep transition into the drop into the bowl. Can I make it? Let's see. Oh, that was easy. Good way to get speed. This thing here is like reminiscent of similarly shaped barrier or tombstone type obstacle that is at Queensboro, which was made by New Line. Queensboro was made by New Line, Queensboro Skate Park, the other one in New West, which New Line and Transition Construction, from my understanding, are closely related. I think the owners of those companies are brothers. That's pretty sick. It's a lot bigger than the one at Queensboro. Awesome. And then this goes around here. I've seen something like this at in videos or pictures anyway. It's Sergeant Derby skate park in Santa Cruz. That's the oldest skate park on the West Coast. I think that was built in 1976. So this reminds me of that. Cool. And we've got something similar up here too. So lots of like training opportunities here on different obstacles. Okay, so let's try this brick bank out. The front side. Ooh. I might make some funny noises here. Almost. Oh my gosh, it's hot. Alright, so that is Queen's Park Skate Park in New Westminster, BC. It's mostly a transition-oriented skate park, although there are some ledges here, other things like that for everybody to skate. Some for everybody here. Queen's Park Skate Park in New Westminster, BC. If you're in the area, check it out. Thanks for watching.